Hey guys, welcome back to another Shop My Stash. I knew I had to do this week. There's a few new things I want to put to use, and I was thinking that the last time I did a Shop My Stash was week before last, so I definitely missed last week and am ready to do one for this week. So let's just get started. We already know up here we have got like highlighters and stuff. I already know I'm not using anything from there. So let's just go ahead and start with my highlighting drawer. Now, this is Halloween week, so my selections, while I can't be super crazy because at work I do, those of you who have been with my channel for a while know that I work in the corporate world. I can't do anything super wild and crazy, but as wild and crazy as it can be as far as like maybe the orangey tones and just very in theme. I'm not dressing up or anything, but I do love to keep in theme with the whatever time it is. So I already know I want to use the Kylie highlighter. This one is in the shade Go Ghost. Now, I was kind of concerned when I first picked this up because I thought, darn, maybe I shouldn't have picked it up. Nicole Concealio wasn't crazy about it. I don't remember who else wasn't super crazy about it, but it had like, I think they were saying like a really greenish type of shift, and that's not really my style. So I thought, oh my goodness. But I ended up, I can't even get this thing out. I ended up loving it very much. Hang on, let me put the camera down, pull this bad boy out, and I'll show you what it looks like. So here's what the highlighter looks like. It is kind of it almost looks a little ashy in the pan because it does have that green hue to it. But in fact, once you blend it out, it is very pretty. And I love Kylie highlighters for their intense glow. And this is really no different. So here is what it looks like. It's not really like, it's got a hint of green, but again, if you blend it out enough, it is so beautiful. So I'm actually quite happy that I picked that one up. And I'm going to use that for this week since we're keeping in theme. But that being said, this whole week isn't Halloween week. Once Wednesday is over, we are going to get into November, which I cannot believe. So I've really been wanting to come back to my MAC highlighters, and let's see. So we've got Show Gold, I've got Beaming Blush, and I have got Double Gleam. So the question is, which one do I really want to use? I think I want to use this one, Beaming Blush, and I'm going to use one more, which I think it's going to be this one, it's Show Gold. So let's use those three. I think we're good. That, I mean, we are well taken care of for highlight. So let's move on to blush. Now the question is, do we want to use blush here? Do we want to use blush palette? I think I want to use my new Hourglass Holiday palette, the one in the pink packaging. So I think we're going to go ahead and forego this drawer and move on. So nothing really, do we need anything from here? Nothing really, because honestly the Hourglass palette comes with a bronzer. So again, I think we are good. Palettes are just the way to go because you have like the one-stop shop. And I have been migrating more towards palettes and less towards singles. You know, back in the day, singles is how it was. That's how you got your different shades. Now palettes, it seems, are like the thing, and it is my preferred method. So as far as singles here, there are two I want to use. I also have a few new MAC holiday eyeshadows over on the desk, but I want to use these. It is the gold and the orange. So actually, we're going to put these out. I will get you swatches once we move everything over to the desk. And that way we have it all in one place. As far as other singles, I think we are good for now. The other shadows I'm going to be using have quite a bit of glitter. So let's see. As far as palettes, I already know I want to use a Halloween palette that I have over at the desk, so we'll wait for that. This drawer, so those of you who have been with Shop My Stash for a while know that these two drawers are my palette drawers. For those of you who are new to my channel or newer to my channel, these two bottom drawers house all my palettes, and there's a few newer ones because like I try to keep Pat McGrath together, I try to keep Anastasia together, so here's the other one. This one's kind of, you know, have to stack the ones that are a little bulkier. But my preferred drawer lately has been this one. I made this one a palette drawer. You can tell I love palettes. And this one kind of has a little bit of everything. There's a face palette. There's a face palette. There's kind of a little bit of everything. Now, what do we want to use this week? I think that we are going to use this palette, by the way. The Kylie Jordan palette is so amazing. blows my mind. Anyways, I think we're going to use the Anastasia Sultry palette this week. I love the packaging. It's a little grittier than I would like, and actually, I never got my review up in time, but for those of you who are curious, I like it. I don't love it, which is very unusual for me for Anastasia. Because I tend to be dazzled by everything they put out. But interestingly enough, the Fenty collection this year, again, liked it, didn't love it. So the video will probably have already posted by the time I put this Shop My Stash for the Fenty, so you probably already know by now. I'm not in love with it. Again, that's the first time that has ever happened. But we're going to use this palette for this week, and then the other one that I was talking about. So let's put this up here. And it doesn't look like we've got a whole lot going on. That's because we've got more at the desk we need to put together. So let me move this over to the desk and I will get you swatches and we will continue on from there. Okay, I've moved everything over here. As you can see, there's something that we didn't pick out together. It's something I already had over here that I knew I wanted to use this week. So real quick, let me give you swatches. These two bad boys are right here. I don't know if you can see. So in the middle of my hand, you see right over here, I've got the eyeshadows. Let's start with that. Those are the two Kylie glitter eyeshadows that were released for Halloween. The top orange one is Witch and Famous, and the gold one underneath is, what is it called? It's called Hello Ghordgeous, like Gord, G-H-O-R-D. And they are stunning. I love how they perform. I have used them before and I am so ready. They're perfect for Halloween. Then right there in the middle, those two highlighter shades are the two MAC shades. The one on top is called Show Gold and the one on the bottom is Beaming Blush. Then we have got, so at the bottom, those three ridiculously glittery, shimmery, sparkly shades are these new ones by MAC, and I am blown away with how much I love them, with how beautiful they are. So you've got P for Pink, and this is what it looks like. I still have them in their little boxes because I've only used them once, and I don't know, I love the little boxes. I don't know if I'm able to toss them. I'm ridiculous that way, I know. This one's called Major Win, and then the one I am wearing on my eyes today that I am just... is my favorite one, is called Joy 2. There's a fourth one I didn't pick up. It's like a green, and I didn't pick it up because I found it to be very similar to the Pat McGrath shade in the new Bronze Seduction palette. So, but now that I love them this much, I don't know. Anyways, that is what those look like. They are so stunning on the lid. These three shades right here. So I'm going to take you over here because I pulled this out. This is the Kylie Halloween palette. And I obviously want to use it since this is Halloween week. This is what the palette looks on the inside. Again, I feel like this one kind of got mixed reviews, but I have actually been very, very happy with it. It's not very often that I'm disappointed by a Kylie palette. Usually I know what products by her brand I love, eyeshadow palettes being one of them. I don't tend to love her permanent ones as much, so I have stopped buying those. I love her limited edition ones more. I don't know why, but those are three shades. That orange is stunning. This brown, this deep shade with the glitter. I'm so excited to do Halloween makeup this week, just for fun. I'm very, very excited. So, as you can see, I have a Pat McGrath mini lipstick set here. This is their second release, so you know I have done a review on the neutral shade one. This is the set that was released in the shades, like the red shades. So I have not yet opened it yet, or I would give you swatches, but I don't want to make a mess with all these sequins. I'll probably open it later on today. It looks like it comes with Elson, Obsessed, and Full Panic. So it's like a red, a hot pink, and like a deeper red. And these are just the best way to go. They're $25 for a set of 3, and it's just, you can't really get a better deal than that. They'll last a little while, and the formula is sensational. So that's that. Now, let's move over here because you remember how I told you I want to use a face palette. By the way, there's a couple of palettes that I decluttered, so, and a couple of lip products. If you follow me on Poshmark, then I'm going to post some things here in the next day or two, so just stay tuned there. I do know that I want to use the new Hourglass palette because I have been loving how this makes my makeup look. It is stunning, and the packaging is pink. I can't. It's like all around. The packaging and the product, sensational. Amazing. I never say sensational, and now I've said it like twice in one video. But this is what I'm going to use for my bronzer this week and my blushes for this week. I love them. They make my skin look so, so good. For my deeper skin tone ladies, it's kind of a downside because I don't think these are like deep enough for y'all. Which I feel seems to be a lot of times in the Hourglass palette. I don't know. I'm not going to get onto that, but every time I bring this palette up, I mention that I feel so bad that I can't recommend this to my deeper skin tone ladies. But for my skin tone, for reference, I'm a light medium, and this is stunning. I love it, and I'm going to put this one to use this week. Also, I have not been able to stop using this NARS Hot Tryst face palette, and I'm going to continue it on this week. I'm so disappointed that the one released at Ulta, that I've got 2 out of the 3 pans of product. That's the only reason I haven't picked it up, because the cover is red. It is so pretty, but it's just, it doesn't make sense. Like I've told you, I've tried to be smarter this year with my purchases, and that just, it doesn't make sense for me to pick it up when I have 2 out of the 3 products. These blushes, you guys, I can't even. These have been so good, and they're a little stiffer, but all it takes is just going in with a heavier hand, and I can't even tell you. Honestly, I've been using this since I picked it up, and I have not stopped. So why stop this week? Let's just keep on putting it to use. So I think we've got what we need there. Now, we'll just go in and pick our everyday stuff. Let's use Tarte Shape Tape. I finally got my shade Light Medium, and I have been very happy with it. So we've got that. Let's go in here. Let's grab our eye primer. Our glitter glue. I do want to pick up the new Anastasia glitter glue to see if it, you know, is comparable, if it's any better, if it's easier application than this one. I'm almost out of that one, so it's about time anyways. We'll pick out my mascara. This came in my, I don't even remember what the set was called. Something and Fairy Dust. It's by Tarte. It's not my favorite mascara, but I'm putting it to use because I don't want to waste it. And then we've got all our normal stuff. So I'll take out my fly liner. As far as eyeliners, I'll take out both the black and the brown. Alright, and I think we're good there. Over here, taking out my Ka-Brow, because that has been my tried and true brow product. And we're about to go on to face primer and foundation. Alright, so we are in our foundation drawer. I've been using foundation with a brush, so I've kind of been using the Huda and the Born This Way, but that means Born This Way over here. I've been neglecting my Beauty Blender Bounce foundation, and so I think I'm going to use this. I'm going to wash my Beauty Blenders tonight, so I think we're going to use this for our foundation. Now, we also have to pick out our primer, and I think I might end up going with the Peach. This is the Primed and Peachy by Too Faced, and I have been using this from time to time, just not consistently. I don't think it's my favorite, so once I'm done with this, I probably won't repurchase. I have a couple that I just feel are my tried and trues, and so I'm going to put this one to use so that we can start, you know, working it to an empty. So I think we are good there. Next, we do have we already have a couple of, ooh, I know what I'm going to wear for Halloween lipstick. Let's move this, because I have a thought in my head, and thoughts with me are fleeting. I am so forgetful that one minute I will think of something and the next minute I forget. No joke. I have to write things down or I really will forget. So, I have not used my MAC Aaliyah lipstick. The only one I bought was in the shade Street Thing. And it's a black, and the reason I picked it up was because the others were just too similar to shades I already had, and I was trying to pick something different. So, this is a black shade, and it's not like an opaque black, I don't think. I have not used it before, but it's got like specks of glitter, and this is what I'm going to use for Halloween. I will get y'all a swatch here in a second, but let's put that over there. What else do we have that we want to use that's like really dark and vampy this week? You know what I think I want to use? I have something in my mind. Now let's see if we can find it. Okay. the Kylie, what's it called? Haunted lipstick. Now, I have used this. It's in the box because I really like the box and I don't think I'm going to part with it. But it's a like really vibrant orange. In fact, I wore it for a couple of videos that I'm posting this week. So you will actually see it in action this week. So let's use this. I'll get you swatches here in a second, but it's just your average bullet. And I want to use this transformer, but I am looking for a lipstick that to find. It's the metallic. This is not it. This is melted latex. I forgot I had this. What shade is this? Bite Me. Okay. Maybe. Okay, guys. This is like really strange. I can't find the lipstick I'm looking for. Okay. Hang tight. I'm going to have to put the camera down because I'm really having a moment of like, where is that lipstick? So hold on for me. So I can't find the melted matte lipstick. The metallic lipstick. I'm super perplexed at this particular moment. And it's one of those times where, So, as my husband would say, did you look hard enough? I guess I didn't because I just found it. I feel so sheepish. Okay. This is the one I want to use. It's in the shade I Want to Rock With You. And the reason I wanted to use it was because I want to use it with the metal matte, or the, metallic transformer. This combo is so stunning. This topper is beyond beautiful, but it is really, really drying. So you have to, it's kind of like you're sacrificing the awesome look for the comfortability. Anyways, and then we're going to use this, and then I had wanted to use one of these. I think I'm going to use this one because of Halloween week. We'll put this one, probably use that one for next week since we're getting into November. So we are good there. Let's close everything up. So that orangey shade up there, that like sparkly orangey shade, that's the Kylie Cosmetics Haunted Lipstick. That dark vampy shade right there is I Want to Rock With You by Too Faced. It's the metallic. And then this transformer shade, that glittery goodness right there, that's that top transformer shade that I told you is a little bit drying, but it is so beautiful. It is absolutely worth it. So as you can see, I have got a whole lot of sparkle going on for this week. I am so happy, so excited. And you guys, I am so super excited that the new Huda Nude Palette releases this Friday, because you're probably going to see that in the next Shop My Stash. I'm so excited for it. Anyways, this is what we've got going on. Ooh, couldn't talk there. So, I think we are good, you guys. I think we've got everything that we need for this weekend, or this week. But, let's see, I've got eyeshadow, I've got lipsticks, everything over here like the basics. I've got concealer, primer, glitter glue, liners, mascara. I've got more shadow there. Highlight, Halloween shadow, Hourglass palette, blush. We've got lipsticks, we've got foundation. We've got those good Pat McGrath lipsticks, primer, and we've got highlighter. I think we're good. I think we've pretty much got it all taken care of, all handled. And I think that wraps it up for this week, guys. Okay, I want to thank you so much for shopping my stash with me, for helping me pick out makeup items for this week. I hope you guys, if you are dressing up for Halloween, that you are safe, that you have a very fun and safe day, all keeping it in fun. If you have kiddos, I hope they have such a blast. Just be careful out there. There are ugly and mean people. And just a reminder to check your kids' candy. And I will see you guys in the next Shop My Stash. In the next video, really. But for Shop My Stash, we will see each other again next week. Take care, guys. Bye.